Yo, what is up, guys? It's boy Cam right here, and I'm coming at you with the trade, our first trade of the series. It's going to be for Alex Cobb for Alexi Ozuna, who is the C potential 59 overall right fielder, and got Alex Cobb in our rotation now. So now, before every episode, I just go and look at what's on the block, and here I see Mr. No-No, Homer Bailey. And I don't know who they will want. And this is basically what I just do every time somebody's on a trading block that I like. I just go through all my players, just go down the list, and then at least they're picked. I just go down the list and see if they want anybody. So just this episode is just to let you know how things work out here and how I do my trades. And it's a very special event, very boring and very long. I'm not gonna trade Mr. Strikeout Antonio Bastardo. Diamond Young, we just traded our guy. I'm not trading another right fielder. So apparently they only want outfielders. Ben Revere, huh? John Manberry Jr. How old is he? How old are you, Ben? So Ben Revere. They gonna have to give me some. They gonna have to give me an outfielder too, if they're gonna. Oh no, that's the potential. Chris Heisey, Ryan Lovewood, Jay Bruce. They're not just gonna give me somebody without giving me an outfielder back, and they're being stingy. So Homer Bailey's not very worth it. So here is the catch up on the standings in the NL East. The Mets are still on top of the division by only a half game. The Nationals are right there, and we're 4 games back. We're 17-16, and we're facing the Giants. We're 16-16, and that will put them in second place, 4 games, tied for second, 4 games behind Arizona. And it will be Kyle Kendrick on the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies, 1-1 with a 4.32 ERA, 13 strikeouts, 14 balls, and a 1.59 whip. And Lincecum will be on the mound for the Giants with a 2-2 record. 32 strikeouts, 20 base on balls, and oh man, I went too fast, and a 1.44 whip. So that's it from me, guys. And Kyle Kendrick will be on the mound. And oh my goodness, this is so annoying. After the trade, I do that. So we're ranked 7th in the whole MLB, but we still do terribly in simulation. Oh man, these look like some unfinished Diamond Dynasty uniforms. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Alex Cobb, he's right here, New Philly. But Kyle Kendrick will be on the mound, and I'll see you guys later. Next episode will be Johnny Manziel.
Moving ever nearer toward the start of this one from San Francisco. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Phillies and the defending World Series champions, the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as longtime skipper Charlie Manuel has them lined up this way. They'll match up against the guy they call the Freak, two-time National League Cy Young Award winner, the right-hander Tim Lincecum. Ben Revere will stand in now. Speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal. He currently sits third in the National League stolen base chase. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now a ball flipped out the other way towards short. And one gone. So the leadoff man set down here in game one. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Got him. Ryan Howard will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so. As you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Dominic Brown will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. Chase Utley will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
Oh, that is just deadly right there.
And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Normally that two-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's going to be a base hit for Utley. Runner at first, and the shortstop Jimmy Rollins will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch on the way. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And boy, you hate to think about getting a man up in the bullpen here in the top of the first, but they may have to think about that soon.
Well, I think they already thought about it. If he doesn't get this guy, I think we'll see someone get up.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. We're starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Here's the swing and a chance for Howard over at first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Buster Posey will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Brown is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Delman Young leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And here's the ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, 1 away. Kyle Kendrick will stand in. First pitch now from Lincecum. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. And now he runs up to bunt and drops one out in front of home plate. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and Hunter Pence will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. This for Utley at second. Throw over by Utley, one away. Marco Scudero will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Here's the first offering. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. To the shortstop, Rollins. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now. Brandon Belt will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. And the underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Former Gaucho Michael Young will start things out when we come back. And there now is Michael Young. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2. Now the pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Carlos Ruiz will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch now from Lincecum. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, look at Sandoval. The second for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Ryan Howard will stand in. He tripled home run his first time around. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's running toward second. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2. Dominic Brown will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brandon Crawford will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike three call. Then they'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Strong half inning there by Kyle Kendrick as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. There now is Blanco, and he's got it for the first out. 1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1 coming to Rollins. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball. Delman Young will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Scudero on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 3-0. Gregor Blanco will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And with his speed, you got to expect a challenge fastball right here because you don't want to run the risk of putting him on base.
And Young is right there to make the play for route number 1. Buster Posey will dig in. He singled his first time around. In there for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. Standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
There to get it is Utley. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Kyle Kendrick will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
And that's in there, 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Ben Revere will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And Revere is in there at third. He's got himself a triple. Michael Young will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield bat, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2. Hold up in time. A look down, and yes, he went around. Hunter Pence will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly laced into center field for a leadoff single. Marco Scudero will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw over by Utley, one away. So a runner at third here with one gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And we'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Dan Runsler will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound. Ryan Howard will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth. And he takes ball one. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out. Dominic Brown will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Chase Utley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are two gone now. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Foul back. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But surprisingly, no advance here. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the plate. Hector Sanchez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Hit hard towards the hole. And a dive by Rollins, but he can't come up with it. A base hit. Angel Pagan will strike forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Gregor Blanco will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Buster Posey will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Line to left. And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. Pablo Sandoval will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. Rowe will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out. Hunter Pence will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Alex Cobb brought in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Javier Lopez is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Delman Young will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. 1-0 pitch now. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so we'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Lance Nix will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And there's the fastball from Lopez. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that'll land for a base hit. Ben Revere will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation, and they can bring something up in the zone.
Just a bit low. A tough call, but it's 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. They'll go to Scudero for the fourth, and that ends the inning. Antonio Bastardo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. And this likely won't help much as the first pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to short. And Rollins will throw it out, 1 away. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Runner at second, 1 away. And stepping in, the split field and shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, for Belt, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Joaquin Arias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He took a big swing there as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory at first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On the corner, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, so the pinch hitter is retired. New pitcher set to take over on the mound, and it's the veteran left-hander Jeremy Afto. Carlos Ruiz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring at hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he nearly gets there as he leaps, but it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Dominic Brown will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. And this ball will be chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Santiago Casilla will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Chase Utley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fouled straight back. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angel Pagan will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Mike Adams is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this is on the ground for Utley, could be 2. And he's safe. Buster Posey will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. It's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Rollins over to Howard, and indeed they get them both. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Delman Young will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he finds a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that.
2-2 pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that basically wastes that opportunity you had on the 2-2.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. John Mayberry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A look at Young, and now the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Pagan is there to put this one away, and that's your first out. Ben Revere will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Oh, he took a big swing there as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory at first. Belt is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Michael Young will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Breaking ball is cut on and missed for the first strike.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now he jams him here as this is flared right back over the mound. He throw to first in plenty of time, and the shot is retired. Ninth inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the All-Star Jonathan Papelbon. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's a 5-3 game now. Brandon Belt will dig in. He doubled his last time. And lays off there, 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, on the ground at first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play. Brandon Crawford will stand in as their last chance now. And he runs and pushes one hard down the third baseline. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Well, on to first, they'll take care of them, and the Phillies come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Dominic Brown. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Okay, guys, that was an intense game. Oh my goodness, my heart is beating so fast right now, but this is kind of a bonus part of the video. I'm just going to show you the achievement you saw I got during the post-game celebrations, I would say. And Jonathan Papelbon, man, I thought he was about to blow that save. He gave up that bomb to Hunter Pence. I was about to cry. So MLB 13 to show. So where is the worm killer? Worm killer, as the pitcher induced 15 or more ground outs in a single game. So that was the achievement I got. 15 or more ground outs. Must have been 15. So yeah, that's the end of this episode, guys. See you later. Subscribe, like, and if you didn't like anything, leave feedback below. Deuces.